The Bristol sign we know today did not always look the same. Originally, it said push, that's Bristol, and it continued to say push for more than 10 years until a $10 prize produced the new slogan, Bristol, a good place to live.
A good place to live might seem a little understated today, but the president of Interstate Hardware, James T. Cecil, was proud of his town. And it was his suggestion of a good place to live that remains on the Bristol sign today. Bristol was the place folks came to shop. It was where the Carter family came to record, where many families wanted to live. At the time, there was nothing else like it. It was a large, lighted landmark.
The original Bristol sign cost $1,100. It was 60 by 35, and it was built on the side of the Interstate Hardware building. It was actually the Interstate Hardware owner who came up with the slogan, a good place to live. The first sign was donated by Henry Doherty of the Bristol Gas and Electric Company. It wasn't just the first large lighted sign here in the region. When the Bristol sign went up, there were no street lights along State Street yet. So it certainly stood out, and it could be seen from far away.
The sign moved to its current location on State Street in 1915. Greenway Advertising from Knoxville built it for $500. It stands 25 feet above the street and was noted as one of the largest signs in the nation. It points out one of the unique characteristics about Bristol. Two states, two cities coming together in the downtown area on the main street in town, State Street.
You may still be wondering about push. Why did the Bristol sign at first say push? That's Bristol. In the history of the sign, Tim Buchanan said it this way. Bristol was anticipating massive industrial and commercial development, and the Bristol sign was the tool to communicate the big dreams and endearing spirit of the community. It was a push to greatness. So push. That's Bristol.
It has not always been smooth sailing for the Bristol sign. In the late 1960s, there were concerns about safety for those traveling State Street beneath the sign. An effort to dismantle it was unsuccessful.
But the Bristol sign's future was not secure until the early 80s, when radio station WFHG, the Bristol JCs, and the Bristol Herald Courier led a campaign to raise enough money to have the historic sign restored to safety. And in 1988, it was accepted for listing in the National Register of Historic Places.
The cities on either side of the state line take turns maintaining the sign. One year it's Bristol, Virginia's turn, and the next, Bristol, Tennessee.
Part of that maintenance includes replacing the 1,322 light bulbs in the sign.
There are 4 places in the area people like to take photographs. Bristol Motor Speedway, the Guitar at the Chamber of Commerce, the brass markers in downtown on State Street, and the Bristol sign.